Hello, I hope you're good. Continuing with our shadow work, I want to ask answer a question that somebody asked, which is how old is shadow work? Like, when did shadow work begin, and so on and so forth. So shadow work as a concept is a term which was coined by a man named Carl Jung, but shadow work as something that happens, like as a construct, has been happening probably since humanity began. What is shadow work? Well, first of all, the shadow is the unconscious aspect of a person. So you have your conscious aspects that you are aware of, so your ego, your light, the things that people celebrate about you. Then you have your unconscious aspects, your shadow, the darker aspects about you that you usually repress because you're ashamed of those parts of yourself. You run away from them, you reject them, other people reject you for them, and so you're not particularly proud of that. But your shadow is still you. Shadow work is about integrating your shadow. It's not about exhuming that part of yourself just to exorcise it or to reject it some more or to further shame it. No, it's about integrating that part of yourself as you, because it's only when your shadow is conscious that it can actually work for you, or that you can tame and manage the aspects of your shadow that are not pretty much working for you in your life. So the question being, how old is shadow work? So if you look at the Bible and other ancient texts, you'll find that shadow work was done by a lot of people in that text, but it wasn't called shadow work and as that concept. So when you look at Moses started off as a very happy-go-lucky guy. He was being raised in a royal palace, and then his calling started to kick in, but his shadow responded to his calling and he killed somebody because he was so passionate about what he was called to do, which is to liberate the Israelites. But he did it without an integrated shadow. So he killed someone and then he had to walk away and essentially go live in the wilderness. In the wilderness is when Moses integrated his shadow. He matured. He came to terms with his passion. He came to terms with himself. The burning bush moment can be like a moment of ecstasy for some people, but it's really a moment of integration for Moses, where he comes to terms with who he is, what he is called to do, and to then go back to the very moment where his shadow let him down, except this time with an integrated shadow. He freed the Israelites in the way that he was supposed to do so, without letting his anger, his rage, his temper get the better of him, but understanding that he can be passionate and controlled. That is the power of shadow work. Except when Moses was doing it, it wasn't called shadow work. It wasn't even called salvation, but that's a term that comes later on. So shadow work is ancient.